Hey everybody, Chris from Dogecoin Live here. We're going to be talking about the week ahead in trading in crypto, particularly Dogecoin, looking at the markets overall, and also a little bit about the differences between Dogecoin and Bitcoin, a new article that just came out. So we'll be taking a look at that too. Please be sure to subscribe to the Dogecoin Live channel and hit that little notification bell. You can be notified when these new videos come out. So we were watching Dogecoin trade up near 9 cents. If you saw my video yesterday, I was talking about rejection. We were able to get over 9 cents a couple times, but last night we saw a big retracement in the crypto markets. Dogecoin came down, touched 8.5 cents, and now is right about 8.69. And again, we're right in this channel here between 8.5 and 9 cents again. Looking forward to the week ahead. I'll get to a couple news articles in that, but also Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin had traded up over 23.5, was pushing 24,000, didn't quite make it, and retraced back down. So now 23,200 or so seems to be the channel that Bitcoin is trading back on. So it wasn't just Doge or Bitcoin that came down. Ethereum, Algorand, Shib, Avalanche, so they all saw, all across the crypto board, saw this drop overnight. So not to worry, that's just the way the markets go. But what's happening particularly with Dogecoin? Well, so we tanked over 4% this morning, according to FX Street here. There was Spanish inflation data, as well as what's going on in the European inflation as well, and what Europe is trying to do with interest rates as well, all play a role in what's happening with the markets, particularly risk-on assets, which cryptocurrencies are. Doge fans are searching for support, still a few percentage points away, so we will see that. Cryptocurrencies are not enjoying a weaker US dollar. Global investments are dispersed. So those are the highlights. Dogecoin price action slid lower on Monday. Pure technical break over the weekend of the green ascending trend line. So that's what we saw. We were looking at Bitcoin actually going up higher percentage than Doge. Doge was just getting rejected there. So as Doge has slid back down, there were attempts to break above 9 cents. It got rejected. Cryptocurrencies, from a bigger point of view, should be able to further recover in coming months, though. If it was not already, currently several economies starting to move at different places. So Europe inflation still growing. U.S. inflation seems to be declining a bit, but we'll see. It looks like gas prices are going back up a bit, so we'll see how that offsets other things that are coming down. Certainly Tesla lowering the price of their cars has an impact, because now Ford is in turn lowering the price of some of its cars to compete, and that helps that CPI number. We'll see when those CPI numbers come out. With dispersed inflation, EU is set to undergo more rate hikes. This turns the noose on investors. They will want to choose safe coupons of bonds as their interest is growing, while risky cryptocurrencies will not make the cut for most investment portfolios. This means cryptos will see more of an inflow from the US, but less and maybe even outflows from Europe. So the overall recovery will probably stall, and we may not see a full recovery in cryptos until 2024. So that's kind of the outlook there. They have Doge looking for support at 8.24. I think if we do see further retracement, we may dip below 8 cents. That's what I've been showing on my charts. So join me on Dogecoin Live, where we do talk about these charts in more detail, and we'll be looking at these figures on Dogecoin Live. I am live most nights at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's Boston time. Be sure to check in. Here's another article on Cryptopolitan. Bears arrest bullish momentum at 9 cents. So again, 9 cent was a key line, got rejected. So we are in a bearish trend for today, and we'll see as the markets go forward this week. We have this FOMC meeting coming up on Wednesday where they're probably going to raise United States interest rates by 25 basis points. That's 0.25%. And then Jerome Powell is going to make some statements. And usually it's when those statements are made that we see more price action in the markets, particularly if it is indeed 25 basis points, because that's what's expected, and that's probably what is already priced in. So here we are at 8.69. That seems to be a level. We'll watch in the coming couple days to see whether there are some other economic indicators that may change this. We do have some big earnings coming in on major tech companies, Google, Facebook, etc. And they may move more of the stock market, but many times as the S&P and the NASDAQ are moving, we see cryptos kind of following. And then during the nighttime when stocks are trading, we see cryptos maybe do something else. So we will be watching that on Dogecoin Live. One other article that came out this morning was kind of interesting. Comparison between Dogecoin and Bitcoin on Investing Cube. So both proof-of-work cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has a hard cap of 21 million coins. And we've got Dogecoin, which continues to increase in its overall number of coins as rewards are given to miners for validating transactions on the blockchain. So with that, Dogecoin is a little different, but they're both proof of work. They both had fair launches. There were no airdrops or anything like that, which is why I think Dogecoin should also be considered to be a commodity as Bitcoin is, so that the SEC shouldn't be calling Dogecoin a security. And Michael Saylor has actually made a couple comments like, I mean, he's all Bitcoin and only Bitcoin, but he does every once in a while throw a little bit in about, well, there are some other proof-of-work cryptocurrencies that were made off of the Bitcoin core, but he won't say the word Dogecoin, and that's what it is. It's Dogecoin. So that's kind of interesting. I will put a link to this article in the description below. Some of this they get wrong a little bit, like cost of transactions. I think they've got the Dogecoin cost between 10 cents and $1.75. It's like, what? I think that is way off. So I mean, it depends on like how many Dogecoin I guess you are transacting with, may go up, but not quite to that level. So this goes through the two, Dogecoin and Bitcoin, and that's up to you if you want to have Bitcoin, which is now seen more of a store of value, and Dogecoin really being talked about in the Doge community as its use as a currency. People want to spend their Dogecoin, do tips. It'd be great if McDonald's accepted Dogecoin. That seems to be the train that the whole community is on now. So we'll see whether that happens, and again whether Tesla starts to accept Bitcoin for payments for Tesla cars this year, and whether they will also accept Dogecoin as well. That would be huge for Dogecoin. We're kind of waiting for that. We'll talk more about that on Dogecoin Live. Please be sure to tune in. 9 o'clock Eastern Time is when I come on live, but it is on all the time. Other people leaving comments. You can chat with others in the chat. And I check in at times during the day as well. We'll be glad to answer questions, and we'll be talking more not only about the week ahead and the charts, but also talking a little bit about taxes as well. We'll be making a video as well. And so invite you to join us on Dogecoin Live. So that's it for this video. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Dogecoin trading in the week ahead and what this outlook sort of looks like. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Dogecoin Live channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.